Yo, what's up, boys? We are talking about the fights, UFC fights. We just got the Jake Paul and Tyson fight, which sucked. We had the John Jones Stipe fight, which was a lot of people somewhat disappointed with it. I'm actually kind of happy with it,
Team deathmatch.
if I'm being honest. As you can see for the squad here, we've got Donald Trump, Elon Musk, JD Vance, Joe Rogan, and Vivek Ramaswamy. I figured, why not get the God Squad assembled here for this
Tug-of-war
COD
ghost
Ghost
squad.
match. But we had a few interesting fights here. From what I seen, they were interesting. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was actually down the road, and I only really caught the last three fights, and I only caught the end of the Bo Nickel and Paul Craig fight. I only caught the end of it, if I'm being
Satcom ready.
brutally honest. Whoa.
Friendly
So
Satcom
I only
active.
caught the third round, and it seemed like a pretty good fight. Went back and watched the highlights and stuff. Seemed like a pretty good fight. Respect to those guys putting on a good fight here. Respect to everybody on the card. From what I heard, it was a fairly
We're in the lead.
above average card, which I guess you could say that's a weird way to refer to a card. By the way, if you guys are watching this with headphones and hear people walking that I don't hear and stuff, I'm not playing with
We're in the
headphones.
lead.
In case you guys think I'm like deaf or something, I promise my hearing's not completely trash. I just don't have headphones, unfortunately.
Satcom ready.
Let's take his honey badger.
We're winning this fight.
But yeah, man, seemed like a. Let's run off the
Squad car ready.
explosion. Try and catch him off guard there. But yeah, man, seemed good. Let me actually start talking about the fights. I don't know why I'm refusing to talk
Friendly
about them.
Satcom active.
But oh my God, he was still there. Wow.
Pitch
But
to your
we
Satcom.
had pretty good fights. First one I want to talk about is the Michael Chandler Charles Oliveira fight, and then after that we'll talk about the main event. What the fuck, man? Charles Oliveira did his thing that he always. Let's see how. I gave this bot this gun for a reason. Let's see how good it is. Okay, I don't like it, but the bots apparently are
Got
good with
another
it.
killed in
I
action.
forgot who's using that K7, but if it's Elon Musk, I'm gonna have to change it. But yeah, man. Charles Oliveira did what he does best. Kept them on the ground. For 4 rounds, he kept them on the ground solid. Got good ground control time. Did what he needed to do, and then you had on the other hand Michael Chandler, who clearly was just frustrated, getting frustrated. He wanted to kind of stand and bang, but you're not going to get that with Oliveira, unless you are somebody that he feels he can outstrike. Oliveira did his thing, keeping Chandler on the
Satcom
ground.
ready.
He did his thing. Respect to him. I used to hate on the guy, but
Friendly
I gotta
Satcom
say I've
active.
earned a lot of respect for him. He's definitely a good fighter. I never pretended he wasn't a good fighter, by the way. Just so we're clear, I've
Destroy your
never pretended he
Satcom.
wasn't a good fighter. Even if I don't like him, or disliked him at one point. But, gotta say I've earned quite a bit of respect for the guy. Certainly earned my respect with his last 4 or 5 fights. Thought that was a person. Wow. But yeah, I mean, he did his thing. He done what he does. Kept him on the ground. Did his thing. Chandler, gotta say, Chandler is a
Satcom ready.
warrior, man. Seeing him like say fuck it and just full on go for it
Nice
in
work,
the
Ghost.
fourth
Well
round or in
played.
the fifth round, sorry. It was pretty cool to see him just say fuck it and go for it. And he absolutely just went for it. By the way, this is the Ripper, guys, from COD Ghost. You guys should remember, if you guys play this game, how good the Ripper was if you ever used it. I think you had to buy it back in the day. But yeah, good fight, man. Charles Oliveira dominated 4 rounds, and then Chandler said fuck it and went for it in the last round, and he actually rocked Oliveira twice. But Oliveira, at the end, the last minute and a half of the fight, he kept him on the ground and did what he does. Kept him on the ground, got the ground control time. Then move on to the main event, John Jones, Stipe Miocic. John Jones got a third round body kick victory, I believe. Um, well, let's go check here. Elon Musk did terribly. Is Elon Musk the one with the case? He is the one with the K7. No shot, right? There's no way. Let's take that sight away and see if he does any better. But, man, I gotta say, that could have just been a bad game, so maybe I shouldn't have taken the sight away, but it's fine either way. But, I gotta say, man, John Jones looked vulnerable tonight. And as much as I dislike him and hate him, he looked, and I respect him as a fighter, and that's it. He looked vulnerable, man. Stipe was landing decent, wasn't landing a lot, but the shots he did land, John Jones definitely respected it. And this is gonna be the final game, by the way, guys. Um, Definitely respected Stipe's punches, man. Stipe came out looking good, but better than I thought he would. Which, going into the fight, I had Stipe knocking out John Jones. So, but yeah, Stipe was doing good. Then he started getting those body kicks, which obviously slowed him down. These aren't the same people, are they? I don't think they are. No, I don't think so. But so we're gonna keep a track on Elon Musk to see how he does. But yeah, man, he looked good, did his thing. Those body kicks ended up slowing his striking down, which obviously they will do to somebody. You can't pretend, no matter who you are, you get kicked in the body like that, they're gonna slow you down, you know what I mean? So, that happened. It was unfortunate for Stipe because I wanted to see him knock out John Jones very badly. He just couldn't get the job done. John Jones looked sharp, but he looked vulnerable. I will say that is my takeaway. My only takeaway from that fight is that I genuinely think Tom Aspinall, if he gets his hands on John Jones, will knock him out in 2 rounds. I think it'll be early in the second round as well. Not just in the second round in general. I think it'll be early second round. But that's my takeaway from this, is that John Jones looked vulnerable tonight. That's my takeaway. Let me know what your all's takeaway was from the fight. You had John Jones coming out looking sharp. Did good getting away from Stipe's ambushes. You heard Stipe's corner trying to tell him, don't stop when you're pushing and when you're striking. Don't stop, just continue. And, they were telling him during the second round, which he didn't hear, or he just didn't want to do. Maybe he was too hurt at the time. And then, he went to the bench after. Okay, I'm fucking garbage. And he went to the bench after that second round, and they told him, and he was like, alright. So he comes out in the beginning of the third round. He starts swinging like absolute crazy. Not like the sloppy punches or anything. He just starts swinging like a madman, trying to get the, trying to rock him or get some kind of striking positive. You know what I mean? Did his thing there. Wow. I can't believe I just...
Satcom ready.
But yeah, man, he went for it. Gotta say, the body kicks is what ended up slowing him down. They slowed him down. And he just wasn't able. That's why you've seen him, if you watch the fight, that's why you've seen him start looking slow in the end. What is this site? I forgot this site was in the game. Oh my god, I didn't even see that. But that's why you've seen him start looking slow in the end, just because the body kicks were getting to him. It's hard to throw punches. If you guys have ever done MMA, you understand getting kicked in the body. You understand how it affects your ability to throw a punch. You understand. This is the gun that I took the sight off of from Musk. How's he doing this game? Still 2-6. Oh no, why did I pick the vector up? Fuck it, I'm just gonna keep going. But yeah, man, respect to him for getting out there and trying. He is 42. You guys gotta realize he's a bit older, and he was out of the ring for 4 years, 5 years, whatever it was. 5 years, I believe. Respect to him for getting out there and fighting the greatest of all time. A lot of respect for that. And I'm not just saying that. Like, I genuinely, actually respect for that. You know what I mean? Oh, wow. Let's use this DMR here. Oh, that's not a DMR. I thought it was. But, yeah, man. Oh, I thought, bro, he had blue over his name. My teammate was right behind him. Made me think he had blue over his name. That's fine. Game's over. I'm about to get the last kill. But yeah, John Jones did his thing, which I picked Stipe to win, but I still said I think it's most likely case scenario that John Jones ends up winning. And that's what happened. I just had a little bit of faith in Stipe. Look at that, bro. Look at the aim. Look at the reflexes. Just look at that. Notice how I'm instantly shooting because I heard him. And me hearing him, knowing that the only place I heard those footsteps were had to be behind me. Look at the IQ, man. I'm so good. Much better performance there. We got more kills. Yeah, I gotta figure out what to do with Elon and Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan had a DMR, which is why you didn't see him die. And he didn't get a lot of kills because he was probably camping the whole time, but that's fine. Yeah, man. Looking forward to the fights and stuff next weekend. We got a few, and you know, but yeah, those are my thoughts. There's not really a lot of thoughts going into it, but let's go ahead and change Joe Rogan. Oh wait, Joe Rogan doesn't have a DMR. He has the good. Who's the one with the DMR? Oh, RFK Jr., but that's who I was playing, so I don't know how he would have done. Why are there so many people using the Ripper? I gotta change that, man. Okay, hold on. Yeah, we've got to keep Joe Rogan on the Ripper. Keep JD Vance on it because he has an attachment. We got to get him. Oh, he doesn't have a vector, does he? Of course he doesn't have a vector. Why would he? None of these guys have a vector. But I guess they're all going to stay on it then. Yeah, man, there's not really a lot of thoughts to have on this. I guess we'll switch out, who do we switch out? Do we get Ramaswamy on the Bison just to see how he does for one game? I don't know. I might try that out another time. But yeah, dude, just not the greatest day, personally, for fighting. Pretty good day, though, I must say. Pretty decent day. I think I want to start playing as JD Vance and try to level him up. But yeah, man, thank you guys for watching. Those are my thoughts on the fight. Pretty boring thoughts. I'm pretty tired, I'm not going to lie. But thank you guys for watching, man.